Hey guys, how's it hanging? It is TheLivingBluejay here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 facts about Glamrock Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So up at number 10 is that Glamrock Freddy seems to be carrying a lighter on him. This feature is hidden underneath his left pointer finger, and was seen in use during the fire escape ending of Security Breach. He uses it to start a fire using the plushies in hopes to burn down the entire building to, quote, put an end to this. However, when not using his lighter finger to burn down buildings, he usually will use it to light birthday candles and creme brulee, which is the reason why he has such a feature in the first place. And then for fact number 9 is that, in the opening cutscene of the game, Glamrock Freddy breaks down during that performance. He starts twitching and detects a high threat level person. Somehow, that person has caused this malfunction, and the lead suspect of who caused it is actually Ness, aka Vanny, aka Vanessa, aka Hot Night Guard Woman. And if that is the case, this would be calling back to one of the original teaser images for the game, the Glamrock Freddy teaser image to be exact, but more specifically, the edited one, to secretly add the figure of Vanny up in the skylight. Coincidence? I think not. And now for number 8 is that Glamrock Freddy's jump scare is inspired off of original Freddy's jump scare from the first Five Nights at Freddy's. Very interesting actually, just like Glamrock Chica. Her and Glamrock Freddy are the only two continuing characters in Security Breach from the original band, and yet both of them have remaining styles of their first jump scares. But more tandem to Freddy, I'm referring to the jump scare when you run out of power, not the one where he can get you at any time. Let's take a look at a side-by-side comparison. They both have their arms out to the side, both rapidly tilting their heads left and right, and unlike Chica's, the Freddy's eyes will be fixated on you the entire time. And now for number 7. Remember the nose honk feature / Easter egg in the first 9 games? Each game had something where if you honked a certain nose, it'd play a sound. This is mostly well known for posters with Freddy on them. They'd change this staple within FNAF games to other circumstances. The first pivot was actually in Five Nights 4, where you could honk the Freddy plushie nose on the bed. Later, in Sister Location, it gave you other noses that aren't Freddy's to honk. Then, even in Help Wanted, they had the Freddy nose honk feature as a literal gameplay mechanic. Some people don't recognize that even 10 games later, this feature still exists. However, it most certainly does, just not in the way you'd expect it. You know how you obtain higher ranking security badges in the game? By honking the nose of the Glamrock Freddy containers? Yep, it's still here. And then for number 6 is, although Glamrock Freddy is a main protagonist in the game, he can still jump scare you. You can see this when he runs out of battery life, if you make a mistake during an upgrade procedure, or when Burnt Trap possesses him. In most cases, he claims he's not quite himself at the moment. Now, something really interesting I wanted to touch upon here is that, when he jump scares you due to running out of battery, in order for that to happen, you need to be inside his chest cavity. So when everything strikes 0, Glamrock Freddy will actually rip you out of his chest cavity to jump scare you. Very awesome attention to detail, something I've noticed a little later on, however it is much easier to see when you slow down the footage of a dead battery jump scare. And then for fact number 5 is, Glamrock Freddy has a strange way with words. What I'm referring to is he says a lot of pragmatic things like, I am not quite myself at the moment. Consider it a second wind. I found myself for the first time upon clearing the path. He's never necessarily clear with Gregory. Usually it's to keep him from worrying, wondering, or getting hurt. The second wind line, people are still suspicious about to this day, but something interesting I've heard regarding the I found myself line is that people are connecting this to the blob, suggesting that when Glamrock Freddy was clearing a path when Vanny brought him down here to the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria simulator, he saw himself within the blob, later connecting the dots to a voice line of him questioning if he is mass-produced. So yeah, this guy has quite a few existential moments. And then for fact number 4 is that Glamrock Freddy's teeth were actually designed to represent the teeth structure of a real life bear. Now, this is pretty interesting because we'll usually see an animatronic's teeth to be simple squares or rectangles. Of course, not including the Nightmare or Foxy-like characters who have sharper teeth. But yeah, it is a very nice touch adding this to Glamrock Freddy. I guess they really went all out on designing these new animatronics, maybe even more so than the toy animatronics. And then for fact number 3 is that it is believed that his personality chip is programmed to be the perfect role model to a child. One of the main reasons why everyone sees Glamrock Freddy almost like a father to Gregory. There's quite a few supporting factors here. He jokingly refuses to enter Phaser Blast with Gregory to refrain him from cheating. He cares about his friends, he's very encouraging and extremely protective, and also nudges Gregory to be truthful when questioning him with the upgrade parts. He's always sticking up for Gregory, and even puts his trust in Gregory, claiming to see a mysterious dancing bunny girl dancing around the mall. Also a factor that I personally really like, letting Gregory choose for himself, as seen in the endings of the game. And then for fact number 2 is that Glamrock Freddy literally cannot see Vanny. Upon leaving the daycare, Glamrock Freddy and Gregory head into a charging station. But during the cycle, Vanny is dancing over to the daycare, walking right by the charging station, unknowing Glamrock Freddy was inside. Gregory asked, "What the heck was that?" Meanwhile, Glamrock Freddy thought he was referring to the fountain across the way, but he was actually talking about the dancing bunny girl, Vanny, as Vanny is invisible and undetectable in Glamrock Freddy's eyes. We are not too certain to as the reason why she isn't visible to him, but I'd go as far to say that that malfunction in the opening cutscene was no accident. If we assume the dangerous figure he detected was indeed Ness, that explained this obstruct only affecting Glamrock Freddy, and no one else. As well, having supporting evidence how when upgraded with Roxanne's eyes, he all of a sudden had the ability to see Vanny. And now finally for fact number 1. So we know that even though Glamrock Freddy is a protagonist, he can still jump scare you. But it is actually possible to have him jump scare you without a head. Now this is incredibly rare as it can only be seen in one area of the game, and that is during the first upgrade session of the game. The power upgrade, where if you made a mistake before you reattach his head, he'll jump scare you without his head. This is the only time an animatronic has ever jump scared you without a head throughout the entire history of FNAF. It's incredible just how far and the new elements of scares FNAF has advanced with. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 facts about Glamrock Freddy in FNAF Security Breach. If you did, let me know, leave a like rating on the video. Thank you very much for your support, and also helps me and lets me know that you want to see some more Security Breach top 10s in the future. If you're not already, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel for more FNAF videos, because trust me, the upcoming months in this year are going to be crazy for FNAF, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you want to be notified for any future videos, make sure to tap that bell down below. And speaking of which, in the info below, there are a bunch of FNAF playlists with your name on them. So if you're interested in checking out some other FNAF types of videos, check out the info below. There was a bunch to see. But yeah, with all that being said, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.